The Spurs are crumbling, the Lakers versus the Warriors, and Anthony Davis rumors. That is what we have to talk about today and more. But first, I do have to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek. The SeatGeek takeover is back, ladies and gentlemen. As the NBA season nears, I'm sure a few of you are going to be trying to go to the games to see your favorite team play. In order to do that, you're gonna need tickets, and the best way to buy tickets is, of course, through SeatGeek. As not only do you get the best prices made even better when you use the promo code SDC to get $20 off your first order, but you also get to see the view from the seats before you buy them. What other place does that for you, knowing you're not gonna find it? So that's really all I need to say. I'll have the links for you guys to download the app down in the description box below. It is a must-have. And by the way, when you do buy tickets to go see your favorite team play, if they happen to be playing against my Pistons, I'm sorry in advance for your loss. So the worst case scenario actually happened. I thought the fact that he was able to walk himself off the court yesterday was a good sign, but it turns out it wasn't. As you all already know, Dejounte Murray, the starting point guard for the San Antonio Spurs, actually tore his ACL and will most likely miss the entire 2018-2019 NBA season. And look, Spurs fans, at this point, with everything that you've been through over the past couple of years, if you ever need anyone to talk to, I'm right here for you. Because I swear, man, Tim Duncan must have been protecting you guys from bad luck ever since he was with the franchise, because as soon as that man retired, it's been incident after incident after incident. It's like all the bad luck that Tim Duncan blocked over the past 20 years started to hit you guys in the face one after the other. And for the Spurs as a whole, I don't want to question whether or not they will make the playoffs this year, because they made it last year even without Kawhi Leonard, so I think they should still be good this season without Dejounte Murray. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know what their plan is for the next 5 years. I guess all they can do at this point is hope that when Murray and Walker come back, that they blossom into stars and get them back into that championship conversation. It's just, we've never had to talk about the Spurs in this way for like over 20 years. I don't even think that you could script this if you try. Or maybe you could, and that's exactly what the Lakers have done. See, the Lakers know exactly what it is that they are doing. They know how to get people excited. They know how to get people amped up to watch their game. As it is now official that both LeBron James and Lonzo Ball will play together on the court for the first time against none other than the Golden State Warriors. And you already know that it was going to happen against the Warriors. You wouldn't see them both playing on the court together for the first time if it was against any team but the Warriors. They weren't gonna do this if they were playing against the Hawks or the Kings or any other team like that. It had to be the Warriors. Now, Steve Kerr, it's your job to make sure that all the stars that you have available to you are playing too. Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, and Klay Thompson had better not be sitting out this game, because I don't want to see LeBron and Lonzo go up against a second string unit for the Warriors. No, I want to see a preview for what's to come in the regular season and hopefully the postseason too. And by the way, it's not just the fans who are excited about this, it's also LeBron James, as he posted this picture with the caption reading, "It's about that time, young king, let's get it. You was born for this moment," on his Instagram page. Now, like I said, I'm actually kind of excited for this, but I don't know why. Because if you think about it, first off, it's a preseason game of LeBron James and Lonzo Ball playing together for the first time. Why is it so exciting? It's not like it's a championship game. Two of them most likely aren't even gonna play that much. Throughout the preseason so far, when LeBron has played, he's only played like 15 minutes in that game. And Lonzo Ball, coming off a knee injury, coming off knee surgery, it's not like he's gonna be playing 25, 30 minutes. No, he's probably gonna be around 15, 20 at the absolute max. And I don't even think all those minutes are gonna be on the court with LeBron, since Lonzo is going to be coming off the bench. Of course, LeBron's going to be starting, so maybe they play together for like at max 10 minutes. So is that what we're all so excited to see? LeBron and Lonzo play on the court for 10 minutes. That's the power of the Los Angeles Lakers. No other team can make you that excited to watch two players play on the court together for 10 minutes. Apparently now, and keep in mind, these aren't my words, but apparently, in quote, I'm quoting this, very important that you know that I'm quoting this, Anthony Davis is a lock to join the Los Angeles Lakers next season. Sounds crazy, I know, but let me just read to you guys part of this report before we talk about the craziness that is this report. Contrary to what has become gospel in the NBA rumor mill, Anthony Davis is a lock to end up with the Los Angeles Lakers next season. The situation with one of the league's top 5 players remains fluid. Now, no one can be surprised by this. We all saw this coming from the moment that Anthony Davis signed with Clutch Sports, the same agency that represents LeBron James. So we all knew that the discussion was going to be there. And then we would get articles like this coming out saying that Anthony Davis is for sure going to join the Lakers. But that being said, I know most of you from the exact moment that I started reading this report were thinking the exact same thing that I thought when I first read this report. And that is, how on earth can anyone at this point in time say that Anthony Davis is, quote, a lock to join the Lakers next season? How is that even possible? Now, it is possible for the Lakers to absorb the contract and trade for Anthony Davis. They have the cap space, they have the pieces, sure, yes. But to say that it's a lock to happen means that you already have to know that Anthony Davis is planning on going to the Lakers next season right now, and that he's going to request a trade to them specifically, which, if that's the case, what is he waiting for? If he knows he's planning to go to LA, why is he waiting to say that he wants to go to LA and demand a trade until next season? If he knew he wanted to go to LA, if he had his mind and heart set on going to the Los Angeles Lakers, why would he be waiting? Why would he not just request a trade right now? And secondly, well, I just didn't know that the Pelicans would be forced to trade him to the Lakers if he did demand a trade. How is he going to be a lock to join the Lakers if the only way he gets off the Pelicans is by requesting a trade? It's not like the Pelicans have to trade him to the Lakers. So I just don't understand how you could say something like Anthony Davis is a lock to join the Lakers next season. How do you do that? I can already imagine the face of Tom Thibodeau when Jimmy Butler called up and told him that he wanted to have a meeting in Minnesota yesterday. Man was probably thinking to himself that he did it. He waited and refused to trade Jimmy Butler long enough, and now Jimmy Butler has finally had a change of heart. Now Jimmy Butler is ready to tell him that he no longer wants to leave Minnesota. I guarantee you, when Jimmy Butler asked to meet with Tom Thibodeau yesterday, that is exactly what was going through Tom Thibodeau's mind. He was probably so happy. But of course, that's not even close to what happened. As when Butler saw Tibbs face to face, he simply told him, "Trade me now." Listen to this. Jimmy Butler has returned to Minnesota, but he doesn't appear any more eager to get back into the court for the Timberwolves. According to Shams and John of The Athletic, Butler met with head coach Tom Thibodeau on Monday and reiterated his request to be traded. So Jimmy Butler literally went to Minnesota to meet face to face with Tom Thibodeau and tell Tom Thibodeau that this plan that Tom Thibodeau has of not trading him and hoping that Jimmy Butler has a change of heart and will want to stay with Minnesota long term isn't going to work. He said, "Cut the crap and trade me." And for the Wolves, this is going to lead to them being stuck in the same cycle that they've been stuck in for many years. Even since they had Kevin Garnett, they always have this one extremely talented player but failed to build a good enough team around them. It happened with Kevin Garnett, it happened with Kevin Love, and now it's about to happen with Karl Anthony Towns too. Coincidentally, they're all big men. And I was looking back at some of my old videos yesterday, and I came across one that had a thumbnail of Andrew Wiggins and Joel Embiid on it, with the title being, "Is this the future of the NBA?" And in that video, I was talking about how the Sixers and the Wolves were supposed to dominate the NBA in about 5 years, and that still looks like it's gonna be true for the Sixers. They'll still be a contender in 5 years. But for the Wolves, that has completely changed, as now I don't think anyone is confident to say that they will even be a good team in the next 5 years. And now I wonder if Karl Anthony Towns is going to suffer the same fate in Minnesota that Kevin Garnett suffered and Kevin Love suffered, where he stays there for a while until they're forced to trade him. Good news for Towns, though, is that both Kevin Garnett and Kevin Love did go on to win championships after they were traded from the Wolves. Anyways, that is going to do it for everything that we had to talk about for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on so you can stay updated with everything that goes on in the NBA on a daily basis. Thank you once again for watching, though. You guys already know that you are the real MVPs, and until tomorrow, I am out of here. Peace!